Nigerians, make una check on this lawyer Deji. This charge and bail lawyer, whether e dey okay. Make una also pray for Peter Obi. Na this video you guys see on this background, this video una wan watch so. This video una wan lis ten to, na this lawyer take talk say I am bigger than Peter Obi. Person wey be former governor and you wey be just charge abe lawyer, how you take dey bigger than him? Make una just hear im own reaction for so many questions wey Shehu of Channels TV dey ask am for inside this particular video about the happenings in this country. But wetin he come dey talk about Peter Obi for inside this video, na wetin I no agree with am.
I don't know. But if it, as long as it is APC, the elections will not be free and fair. And if they make the mistake of allowing APC to drag announcement of result to the night, shikena.
Quickly, DG. 5 days ago, you accused the Tinubu administration of being, quote, too useless. And you said attacking Cardinal Onayekon for speaking critically shows that the presidency was tone deaf to criticism. Yeah. Is your concern primarily about the presidency's response to criticism, or do you believe the Cardinal was right on the substance of what he said?
Even if the Cardinal was not right, the mood of the nation supports everything the Cardinal said. People are being killed. Government is doing nothing.
Is that right?
Yes, government is doing nothing. Let me tell you why I say.
But they are rescuing.
Hold on.
They are rescuing.
Yes, small flashpoints here and there. It's not enough. Government should be proactive to prevent kidnapping. A priest was just kidnapped after the cardinal was angry. A priest was kidnapped in one of the states. A priest was kidnapped in one of the states. So, and the wordings of the president, of the cardinal, suggest that the president is surrounded by an army of sycophants. Because you can even see the tone with which the presidency was criticizing the cardinal. You know that truly something is wrong with people around the president. Because all you need to do is just to learn from what the cardinal is saying and say, oh, the government has listened to you, the government has heard you. Oh, cardinal, we are going to take steps to reassure you, to reassure the Catholic Church, to reassure people, to reassure the citizens that government truly cares, government is mindful, government is worried about what is going on. You don't attack everybody criticizing, just like the way they have done to the cardinal. So I believe, and the reason why I use the phrase useless is that, yes, the government has use, but its use is not useful to the country. Because if you look at it critically, in the first place, the government is supposed to stop kidnapping, supposed to stop killing. The primary responsibility of government under Section 14 of our Constitution is protection of life and property. This government has failed to do that. Look at amount of killings, amount of kidnappings that we have witnessed under this government. Yes, we can argue that this government is not the architect of everything like the presidency has tried to say. But this president was not elected to come and give excuse. And that's what the cardinal was saying. You cannot come and be pontificating.
The cardinal was pointing out, referencing the meeting of the Catholic Conference.
Yes, with
Bishop Conference.
With the president.
And he's saying, look, it doesn't look like the
president is hearing the truth.
Yeah, that he wants to win at all costs.
Yes.
Does it look,
and why does everything
and the APC look like they want to win at all costs?
Because every time the president is talking, everything is almost politics to him. Why must it always be about the election politics? These people have come and complain about the killings and the insecurity.
You disagree with them.
Hold on.
You are saying that the economy...
No, he's saying that everything did not start with him.
Yeah. And that the economy is doing good. He also said that you want me to give a free pass to opposition. No, we will fight it.
Why must everything be about election to the president? These people have come to you to come and say end killing. People are suffering in the country. If the economy is doing well, why is the citizens? Why are the citizens not feeling they're doing well? Can't you hear? There was one of the aide of the president that says there's no suffering anywhere. Where's the suffering? You cannot see the suffering. So these are the people that are advising. That's what the cardinal is saying. That these are the people that are advising the president. That's what the president is saying, believing that nobody is suffering in the country.
Are there suffering people in Nigeria, Deji? Because every time I say it on my Channels TV Politics Today program, they attack me as though...
Yes, it's because of the kind of guests that you are bringing.
They say that, no, not even the guests, the average person, that the people on Twitter, and I'm imagining that I'm also helping to advocate the masses, because I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at how many people, more people that have been impoverished,
Poverty.
that have entered into the poverty bracket.
That are on the unemployment.
But when
the
Nigerians are saying that, that's what I always say. Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are suffering.
But are Nigerians not suffering?
Because I look at the number of people who are asking me for money, who are borrowing money from me, who are begging me for money. They've increased.
Yes.
But that's why I'm asking you. You know, I'm not the only Nigerian.
A country.
Are Nigerians really suffering, Deji?
Hold on. A country where you have not even they are still on 2024 budget. A country that cannot even fund its budget is the one that somebody will come on your show and be saying that Nigerians are not suffering.
What do you mean we can't fund budget? Now, a country that is making more money, states are getting more money.
Yeah, but you are not paying contractors. You can't even fund your budget. That's the fact.
Did you see what Theo Abu Agada, he says, a free, fair, and credible election, APC will never win Osun. Tinubu and his party must be very careful. The people are with Adeleke.
Yes, I think that person is the NDC communications guy. Of course, he's an opposition, so he will always sound like that. Yes, I agree with him, though he is partisan, he has a partisan interest. Although I agree with him that free and fair APC cannot win Osun, however, you and I, we have been witnessing elections under APC. We know the elections will not be free and fair. What is the opposition doing to prevent rigging? And I hate to always say this every time. This for the upturn time. Shouldn't the opposition be tired of always crying of rigging on election day and disturbing our eardrums? Should they not by now devise strategies that they can stop rigging of elections in the country? They must devise strategies of stopping election rigging in the country. That is the only way that we can have less noise and we can have a progressive nation. Because if they don't, they cannot expect APC to behave properly because APC just won't. They won't act right, and they will not play by the books. Aside the vote buying, they will still try to, just blatantly rig the election if the opposition gives them the leeway to do so.
But can people, and I go back to Cardinal Nayekans and the controversy, can people actually be, who are clergy, who are supposed to be leading either the church or the mosque, drift or go into the political space and criticize?
Yes, sometimes. Look at Martin Luther King. He was a clergyman, but he led one of the most effective revolutions in the whole world. And he left his footprints on the sand of time. So we would be insensitive to say, clergymen, they are not immune from buying fuel at Dangote's price, are they? Clergymen are not immune from the suffering from insecurity. They have been kidnapped. We have watched under this government videos from Kwara where a church was holding a live broadcast service. And everybody in the service plus the pastor and somebody was kidnapped. So you cannot, the clergymen and women are not insulated from the happenings around us. Yes, we can say, and that is why when Wike said the cardinal was partisan during the last election, I said, where is the evidential material to support such a claim? It is when they now become partisan, like the way some of them be during the last election, that we must become worried. All
right. Did you just a moment? Let's get some people in on space. Mobolade, understand that he's live on San Mobolade. Please go ahead. All right. We hope that he's going to unmute because I understand that he's trying to get into the space to talk to us. So my worry is that, like someone was saying, Daniel Edime Atawodi says, very well then, nobody is suffering in Nigeria. Because when some of us are saying Nigerians are suffering, they attack us and say, we always go with the narrative. And I thought that the media is supposed to be the mirror of the society.
If they said nobody is suffering, why wouldn't they just allow free and fair election? Let's check whether people are suffering or not. If the argument of the APC-led government is that people are not suffering, nobody is suffering, like the way the presidential aide said, then let them just allow free and fair. I just want to test something. Let them allow us. Let's just test something since nobody is suffering in the country.
So you are challenging Wike to show the evidence
Yes.
that Cardinal Odayekon was partisan.
Yes, the burden of proof is on him to show that the cardinal was partisan in the last election.
Is the cardinal partisan?
Apparently, I have not seen such an evidence during the last election. But yes, we saw many people in the Catholic Church blatantly supporting a particular candidate, and many churches. But I didn't see the cardinal telling anybody to vote for anybody.
But in that sense, would you say that the cardinal in his stance looks like he's anti-Tinubu?
I don't think so. I think if
does the Tinubu government hate Catholic Church?
No, I don't think so.
Did they insult the Catholic Church?
No, I will not be able to answer that. I will not be able to answer that because you see, I'm not a politician and I'm not going to delve into the political arena. I don't want to
insulted the Catholic Church.
No, I don't want to go political. What I will say is that in my view, I don't think the cardinal hates the government or hates the Tinubu government. I don't think it's personal. I don't think it's a personal vendetta or a personal issue. I think if you look at objectively and holistically at the issues raised by the cardinal, these are issues that every Nigerian has been raising. And the cardinal should be commended for it. It should not be chastised for it. And the attempt by attack dogs of the government to demonize the cardinal, to link the cardinal to politics, to say that the cardinal is a partisan person, that he supported the candidate in the last election, is wrong in my view.
Deji, Senator Ojuso Kalu said that Tinubu does not have opposition or competition in 2027, that the opposition is weak. Do you agree with him?
The reason why he's confident and these APC people are confident and saying this kind of things because the opposition is not united. If the opposition was united, Tinubu will be packing his things now to go back to Lagos. The reason why I said the next election is just for formality and why everybody around Tinubu is confident of victory is because this same opposition repeated this shenanigan during the last election. And it didn't end well. And that time, Tinubu was outside the system. Now, Tinubu is inside Aso Rock. Oshun, that the person is even so popular, he's the incumbent governor, is a struggle. Is it now that Tinubu is in the villa? Is the one that is issuing directive to independent agencies? Is it now that a divided opposition can defeat him?
So it's almost impossible.
When Buhari was president and Buhari worked against Tinubu, they even changed, they did Naira redesign. There's nothing they didn't do to stop Tinubu in that election. He still won.
The mopped cash out.
Yes, he won. Is it now that he's president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces? And he's a director general of directives. He issues directives to even independent agencies. Is it now that he will lose the election?
So there's no pathway for an Atiku?
There's no pathway for any of them. See, for an Atiku, the prayer of an Atiku right now is that Peter Obi should do very well in the south and defeat Tinubu in the south so that he can stand a chance. But I don't even think Peter Obi can be useful to Atiku in the next election because...
Why? It looks like you don't like Peter Obi. You speak
and he doesn't like me as well.
Strongly against him.
Yeah, he doesn't like me as well. He has sent almost all his aides to insult me, and even the girl that is always with him, Sarah, the Sarah girl, all of them insult me, lied against me. So the feeling is mutual, but it's nothing personal. If you don't like me, but if you don't like me and you send your aides to insult me, I will insult you back because I will not join issues with your aides. But if I join the show with your aides, then I'm at your aides level. But I will elevate the hate to your level. He's refusing to respond to me, but it's paining him now. The things I'm saying again is paining him. That's why he took me to court. If it's not paining him, and that is what I want. Because he wants me to be dragging with his aides. I'm bigger than his aides.
You have impugned on his reputation.
Yes, because they were the one that started
defamed him.
Yeah, they are the one that started defaming, and I did not defame him. Everything I say about him is the truth.
That's what?
Everything I've said in the past, I don't want to delve into. I know you are trying to use journalists so that I can say the things on your platform again. I will not say it. What I said, every single thing I said about him is the truth, and we are in court, and I'll prove it. He wanted to take me to the level of his aides. I refuse. I am on the same level with him. That's the way I'm seeing myself with him.
How?
You say how? What?
You have not become a governor?
The things I've achieved in my life as a human rights activist, he can never achieve them. Oh, being a governor now is a greatest act of service to the country. He can never. He has never been. He has never seen the four walls of a prison, has he? Has he ever made any sacrifice for the country that anybody shot at him? That the military arrested him? What does he know about democracy that he's enjoying? Does he even know what democracy is? All these people in the National Assembly.
So that's the reason why you think you are...
I'm bigger than him.
You are bigger than Peter?
Yes, I'm bigger than him. Because I've made more sacrifice for the country. I've almost been killed more than 17 times for democracy, fighting for democracy. What has he done aside being governor of Anambra? What has he done?
He's led a bank.
The money they used to set the bank, where did they get the money from? Or we should start talking about it now on your...
No, because I'm wondering...
No, the money that they used to set up the bank, that money that they used to set up the bank, where did they get the money from?
Is he legally gotten?
No, I'm asking you. You are the journalist. Go and do your research.
No, but you are the one. You were alleged.
So which bank? You said they've left the bank. You bring somebody on your show. You say, oh, in 2000 and something, I bought a house for so. Where did you get the money to buy the house? There's the bank that was it not in this country?
He's been a trader.
Hold on. Am I not a trader? Why did I not buy shares in the bank? Was it not in this country at Babangida's book launch that somebody said that the Babangida's book launch, Babangida gathered them in a house and was sharing oil field to them and oil well to them, and they share that. So another person said they share licenses of bank to them. This kind of country. That's what you want to use to measure somebody's achievement or success in life. We have laid our life for this democracy. Laid our life. You are aware that in this unity fountain I was almost killed several times. Can any of these politicians in the National Assembly have they done that for the country? But you people make everything as if, oh, it has to be president, it must be governor, it must be senator. If you're not a senator, you're nobody in the country. The people enjoying the democracy today, have they ever slept in a prison cell because they were fighting for democracy? Under the Abacha government, was I not arrested and detained for 7 months in this country under the Abacha government? You are telling me that Peter is better than me because he was governor of a bank, he was an MD of a bank, or he was a governor of a state, or that you are telling me that any of the senators in Nigeria are better than me? With what is the yardstick for making such a conclusion? What is the yardstick?
But on the matter of Peter Obi, there are those who say this thing is you're making it too personal, and you see the prospect of Peter Obi becoming Nigeria's president. If Peter Obi wins the 2027 election,
he will not win. He will not win, and you know that he will not win. You are just asking a funny question, and you know.
What do you mean? He's a Nigerian.
What if Atiku wins? What if Atiku wins?
That's a possibility because
there's no such possibility. Let me tell you why.
That is on that ballot,
let me tell you why I said there's no such
possibility.
Okay, let me tell you why.
Win an election.
Okay, let me tell you why I said there's no such possibility. As long as Atiku is on the ballot and Peter Obi is on the ballot, none of them is going to become president. But if tomorrow an Atiku steps down for a Peter Obi, then there's a possibility that Peter Obi will become president. Or if tomorrow Peter Obi steps down for an Atiku, then I will not believe with you that there's a possibility that either of them can become president. But with the way things are, and I've done the analysis. Just a few minutes ago that as long as the opposition remain divided, and you ask the question again about whether there is anything personal. It's not personal. They were the ones who attacked me first. I was on my own. They were the one. He sent his aides to come after me. I was only defending myself. I didn't attack nobody.
So all what you did was in self-defense.
Of course. And I'll do it again.
But if Peter Obi becomes president in 2027...
There's no if, my brother. There's no if.
It could become president because he's on the ballot and there's a possibility.
I said there is no if.
If he becomes...
There is no if.
Eat your words and apologize to him.
There is no if. Let me tell you why I say there's no if. And I want you and I to take a bet on that. The reason why there's no if. Let's take a bet. Name the prize. That there will be no if, that he will not become president.
I don't really bet like that.
You see, you are not confident about your candidate. You're not confident about your candidate.
I don't have a candidate.
Oh, I thought he was your candidate the way you were speaking. So
no, I'm just asking a question.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Okay, he's not going to win. That's my answer, yes.
Thank you for watching that video. So guys, before you leave, look at the down here. Do well to subscribe and also put on your notification bell so that whenever we upload any video in this great platform, you will be the first to see it. And please don't forget to drop your comment at the comment section what you think about this video, your opinion as well. See guys, This is where I'm going to end the video, and I will see you guys some other time.